Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how to do some Martingale style trading. and This is one of the old ways I used to trade a long time ago. The downsides of this way of trading is that you need a big account, and the return is actually fairly small. It is not the same as if you knew how to accurately identify trades. So uh, I've set up a trade entering at this price. I'm going to now increase my stake in the rather set up for another trade just in case it doesn't work out. And that's the thing, because um, you really have to be like on the minimum most of the time. Otherwise, if the if it doesn't work out, when you re-enter again and again, your trade size is going to get really big. So I don't really like this style of trading, but I'm just trying to show you how it's done because there have been requests on how to do like the 60-second martingale. So I thought I showed you the way that runs with the trend. Okay, that one didn't work out. I'm gonna go back in again. As soon as I know that it doesn't work out, I just go back. And as you can see previously, there was another setup as well that if it, like that one lost, this one won. As soon as it won, I went back to the previous size. Now here's the interesting thing. Uh, I'm gonna set up again on this trade. I'm gonna set up again on this one, just in case it doesn't work out. I'm gonna set up on a 600 trade size. See how much time we have left. If this wins, I'm gonna go reset back down to the same amount, and otherwise I'm gonna go on a bigger size. And if it crosses the other side, I'm gonna go the other direction. I'm going the other way. So let's wait for this to expire. The entries are a little bit off, and a little bit off the start of the minute. So now in this case, I'm gonna reset back down to this price, but I'm not. But now, as I see the support is quite close to my moving average line, I want to wait for it to break exactly. So it's now. I wanted to have a support resistance break. The previous support resistance was quite high, so I would like it to break further below for me to take any more trades. Every break, I'll just try and throw in a set of trades. So just to tell you how I would have done it instead, alright? Instead of making all these 1 minute trades, starting at a super small size, so it's like what, half a percent or something like that, I would instead take a 5% trade, like right here. That's how I would do it. And I'll be able to capture, I'll be able to, go in at this price, exit probably somewhere around there. That's how I would prefer to do it, right? I don't see the point of doing all this 1-1-1-1-1 stuff. A lot of people think that, okay, you can make a lot of money. There's a guy that charges a lot of money for trading this kind of strategy, which is really super risky. Um, and the only way to not make it so risky is to have a really big account. But then again, I don't see the point of putting a big account under such risk, right? So once again, if I would have done it my style, I would have just done one big one right there and exit thereabouts here. But otherwise, I'm just going to show you the way it's done. I can't believe people pay $997 just to learn how the martingale is retarded. Um, but what I want to show you though is how I do a stop and reverse, which I think is going to be a bit valuable to some of you people. I want to show you a bit of a theory that I figured out. I'm just waiting for the occasion to come up. So if you really want to learn to trade a better way, just go to the link and sign up with the Binary Lab. This is not my usual trading style. I don't like to do this kind of stuff these days anymore. I used to, but it's just not worth it. Not worth the frustration really. Um, but I'll show you how it's done anyways. So let's try and find a new set of trades. Tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push the bucket. I don't think there's an okay. You see, the breaking of these support resistances shows you that there's gonna be a lot of momentum. That's what it's good for. Um, and if you're just following the trend line process, it can be quite confusing. So no, let's just stick with that. Let's stick with that for a while. And by the way, did you know that you can get free, an MT4 account with like free trading credit? So even before you make a deposit, you can actually get like free 30 USD trading credit from XM. Link is in the video description. And for a limited time, I believe you can get up to like 100% bonus. Okay, come on. Alright, cool. We got a support here. Once it breaks that, I'm waiting for a call. Alright, if it breaks the bottom one, I'm waiting for a put. And I'll wait for the candle to more or less finish. If not, I'll wait for the next candle. Okay, sweet. Just make sure there's not a pullback once you see that close over there. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Cool. Okay, this one has almost half the candle outside. It's probably gonna pull back. Okay, less than half. That's not bad. I don't want it to be too long outside here. Otherwise, it's gonna come back up. So in this case, I'm gonna wait for a bit of a pullback before I continue the trade. There you go. So I pulled back up and I went back in. I don't want to get in at the bottom because I want to see some kind of reaction. And then right after this, it's probably going to pull back soon enough. I'm going to set up on a next trade just in case. Because I'm going to keep writing it down, if possible, with another trade size. Yeah, this one's off a trend line. It's probably going to bounce very soon. But I'm going to show you for the sake of it, like how those people like to tell you how it's done. I said over here, I'm showing you for free how it's done. It's probably going to bounce back. I'll wait for a reaction and then I'll do it. Wait for the bounce back. It's taking its time. Okay, let's take it. Let's take the trade. I'll still be doing, as long as it's beneath my moving average line, I'll still be set up on puts. When it crosses, I'm going to reverse the other way. That's what I want to show you. So if you get to that scenario, then you get to see how I do it. Yeah. Once again, this is not a very good style of trading. So I told you that there's a guy who charges big money to trade this style, which I really think, if you have to pay for a strategy, pay for one that's really good, one that's really low risk. Okay, here we go. Back in again. As long as it's beneath my moving average, there's the chance of returning back down. I'm going to set up for the next trade. As you see, it's very inefficient. I would very much rather get all the bounces of the trend lines. That's why one of the oldest tricks in the book that a lot of brokers will have you believe is that they'll say that, okay, look at see how it's sloping and then you just take a trade. It's not as simple as that. Alright, now it's going above the other way. If it closes above, I'm gonna take the other direction. I'm gonna take the other direction up. Might as well throw in a Bollinger Band as well. Take a default. Okay, it's above. Now I'm gonna go the other way. Wait. Hmm. Alright. There's a doji bar, a little bit unfortunate, but this one should go out the same way. So once again, I flip my direction. So rather than chase a downtrend that may not end, uh, I switch the direction instead. A lot of people do the martingale. I personally prefer the martingale against the trend. I don't know why that guy teaches people the martingale with the trend, but I prefer the martingale against the trend instead. And then when it flips around a moving average, I just go the other way. But this is my style of doing it, if I had to do it this way. But you see, the problem is that this way of trading, the risk exposure is just very high. So if I was relying on accuracy, like I said, I would have traded this one, I would have traded this one, I would have traded this one, and win it really nice by a whole bunch of pips, A single 5-minute trade or so, much better. I don't see the point of doing that. So anyway, this is how you get going with it. I'm going to show you one more set of trades. Like the growth is pathetic. You see, since the start of the video, it's been out like what, 300? It's pathetic. I would very much like put one big trade on it and get it all at once. So if you use that trendline projection method I was telling you about, it's just proof that it works. 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, awesome. Okay, now let's wait for it to break through that top resistance and we'll do another one. When it breaks through. The reason why it's important to wait for the break of the support resistance is that then only we know that it has momentum to see it through to the other side. 24 option is a great broker to use for this. The only thing is that with 24 option, you really do need a big account. The minimum trade on 24 option is 24 bucks. So you have to start with, I don't know, like, you probably have to start with like 5k and then take a bonus of another 5k if you want to use 24 option. But there are other brokers that you can use, like on my list, there's a couple of regulated and unregulated ones. You can go for stuff like CT option, you can go for option trade, like regulated, option trade is regulated. Um, you can go for U binary. U binary is $20 minimum trade. Option trade is $5, so that should be good. Titan is not regulated, it's $5 also. Let's try one more setup. Gonna save this as a template. Okay. Yeah. Alright, it's back beneath the lines. Probably means that I can actually go for shorts, so let's just do it. There's a lot of room between this and the bottom support, so we'll take that instead. And then I might as well set up again and do the same thing once more. Oh, that's too big a bar. Too big a bar. I don't want to touch it. Might not work out. If it breaks through, and we're in again. Especially when it's just the base end that's out of the support. It's not bad. Versus having a huge body outside support. It's more likely to reverse. Oh no! Didn't make it. Yeah, I didn't make it. See? That's why I didn't want to do it. But you know what? That pullback means that I can probably take it to the downside. Let's try again. Wait for this bar to finish, and then I'll go for... Actually, I'll just go for put right now. Set up again. That one should win. The entry wasn't the best. The price stood still for a moment, so I thought that was the high, but no, it went a little bit higher. Stalling. Shit, stalling. That's unfortunate. That's tough. Let's do it again. Doji. Doji is when it doesn't do anything. Stays in one direction. Same thing, when it breaks the other side, we're going to go double up. Actually, a little bit more than double. Here we go. This will be the last trade for this video, just to show you guys how it's done. Okay, whenever we get a pause like that, get ready for a breakout to the other side. So I'm gonna go to the other direction. I'm gonna go this way instead. Up. It's broken to the top. So I'm gonna change directions. I've changed directions already. I'm gonna set up for the next one just in case. I have the number punched in, but if it wins, then we can get back to the first trade, and then basically when I'm gonna stop this video too. Sick. That's nice. I suppose I could really have gone a lot bigger with my trade sizes, but you know, you really don't want to be too risky in this kind of strategy. As in, if your amount, unless if you're going for like pinpoint accuracy, then by all means, you know. But this is not a very accurate doing it. You're basically counting on the fact that the trend is going to accelerate in your favor. Because let's say if you get a bar like this, what's the chance of you winning it? None, right? If you get a breakout like that, the only chance is that if the trend increases the gradient, and that's the only chance you can win on that. Alright, so I'll show you guys how to grow this account. This is a method that a bunch of websites charge you a fee to learn, and in fact I've shown you my way of doing it with some trend lines drawn in plus the reversal direction once it crosses the middle moving averages. I find this is a lot better. And if you want to learn proper ways of trading that is way safer, way more accurate, not having the Martingale so much, click and join the Binary Lab link down below. And if you have any questions about trading, you're most welcome to visit my Facebook page and leave me a message over there. Don't message my personal profile because I get way too much spam there. Go to my Binary Lab page. It's facebook.com/the Binary Lab page, and I'll see you guys on the inside. Hear from you soon. Goodbye. This is all the trades done. And oh yeah, last thing. You know, there's an idiot. There's an idiot who's been claiming his method's 99% accurate. BS. I mean, look at the win rate. I look at accuracy in terms of precision. That's not precision at all. You see, this is not precision at all. It's to have to do that. It's just freaking bullshit.